unsubstantiated news reports. And as a result, you all have come together today for this particular meeting, dealing with my endorsement, which I so richly deserved and have worked very hard for over the years. And hopefully many of you have seen my interview with Mr. Charles Thomas on ABC, where I clarified that the rumors related to raiding my house were not true. And when I talked to you, Mr. Chairman, and I told you that they were not true, that's absolutely correct. And the rumors related to my office absolutely were not correct. And I indicated related to myself on that particular interview. I was not told who was the target of the reason for needing my cell phone, and therefore I don't know who is the target of their investigation. But investigations are started all the time. Many of you have probably had investigations going related to you. Sometimes you don't even know they're going. People will just start investigations because it could be your opponent, it could be some disgruntled customer, it could be anybody. But you have to deal with it. We have to deal with it as public figures. I've been very loyal to the party. In 2008, I personally carried the party's slated judicial candidates over the finish line, across the finish line, including the Supreme Court candidate for that year. It was the first year in a long time that many slated judicial candidates had actually won. And I didn't even have an opponent, but I got up every Sunday morning and took them to church after church after church and worked hard for this party. That's what I've done. I have maintained integrity in my office every day, worked very hard. I don't know where these accusations are coming from, but it could be any of you. This kind of precedence is a precedence that you do not want to set. I would suggest that before a vote to rescind anything, that you first of all wait until the actual facts come out. Making a decision on unsubstantiated news reports, and we all know, because we've always all experienced unsubstantiated news reports, is not just a bad precedent as it relates to me, but to all of us. Secondly, the bylaws of the Cook County Democratic Party do not even speak to rescission of an endorsement. So there's nothing in the bylaws that permits you to do what you want to do today. We could, of course, amend the bylaws, but an amendment by the bylaws has to be presented 20 days before the amendment is even looked at. By the bylaws, since the bylaws do say you follow Robert's Rules of Order. And Robert's rules say that you cannot do a motion to rescind anything where a contract is involved. And I would say the endorsement of me is like a contract. Because when I paid that $25,000 and the party actually cashed that check, that created a contract. And Robert's rules says that you cannot rescind a contract. That's one motion that you cannot rescind. So I ask that you consider separating my petitions from my good friend, Sister Karen's here, and let her be on her own petition, and let me be on my own petition as the endorsed candidate for the Democratic Party, and maintain that contract intact. Because it's really unfair to even consider rescinding an endorsement based on innuendos, especially of a loyal 15-year incumbent who has operated everything that she has done with loyalty and integrity. And in closing, knowing that I know that I'm going to run for re-election because I am the best person for the job. I deserve your continued endorsement because in my hearts of hearts, I know that I have not done anything wrong. In my hearts of hearts, I deserve your endorsement. I deserve your continued endorsement for all of the above reasons. Thank you all so very much. God bless you.
Thank you, Dorothy. Recognize Donna Harmon.
Mr. Chairman, I move that the committee of the whole of the Cook County Central Committee go into executive session.
Seconded, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? The ayes have it. I would ask everyone who is not a committeeman to please leave the room now.